All right, guys. We just watched the season premiere of Walking Dead Season 7. We're all a little disturbed by this episode. I'm Anthony Williamson, and this is a special edition of the Weekly Loot.
I'm going to steal your Daryl.
Oh, no, Daryl.
You can't tell, but we're all naked.
All right, guys. As always, we got Matt, we got Monty. We just watched the season premiere, Walking Dead. Spoiler alert, obviously. Let's start out with Matt. Let's get his thoughts on this. What's your reaction?
Super happy it's not Daryl.
Why?
God, I like Daryl.
Daryl's cool. But...
Monty Funko Pop we got. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to put that out there. That's just look at it all the time. Can I do that?
If you want to, I guess.
Wait, does he look at this all the time? Yeah, well, hold this in my hand.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is Daryl Dixon. He's alive.
The only thing I got to say is The Walking Dead don't have the balls to freaking, go out there and go for that emotional bash.
No, well, I did. I liked the episode. It drew out like way too long, though.
It did.
It felt like way too long to get to the actual deaths.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we waited 6 months. Let's just go ahead and show it.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was kind of like a weird acid trip for Rick.
Kind of.
I guess. Just him kind of dealing with his stuff the whole time. I don't know. It's cool, man. I can't wait to see what happens next. I like how Maggie reacted.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie was just straight up like,
It was genuine.
Maggie's like, we gotta kill these guys. Everybody else was like, what? Are you serious? She's like, yeah, come on. She was like the only one with like the balls at the end. She's like, we gotta end these guys real fast.
She probably don't care about Daryl anymore.
Oh yeah, she's like, who cares about Daryl? Let him die.
I'm sure.
Good job, Daryl.
Yeah, it was kind of Daryl's fault that Glenn took the bat, the vampire bat. I thought I laughed at that bad joke. I don't know if anybody else did. But what's your thoughts, Monty?
Look, there he is.
What are my thoughts?
Yeah, besides that Funko Pop that Matt's got right in your face.
I'm going to have to say, I don't know, man. I felt like they kind of copped out, and I really don't know. I mean, they saved the emotional pull with Glenn. That was enough to keep me being like, well, at least they didn't completely sell out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like it was so predictable that it wasn't predictable for me. So it is what it is. But I have to say the show drew it out. It did get my heart racing a little bit. And The Walking Dead is one of the only shows that can actually do that to me. I'm pretty happy with. Game of Thrones don't even do that to me.
Oh man.
But I have to say it was a good episode. The suspense was killing everybody.
Yeah.
But I think that was the point. Going to be straight with you, I seriously thought somebody was losing a limb. That didn't happen. Negan, they've got Negan spot on. So happy with that. Just come on, man. Why is it so predictable now? If anybody is happy on The Walking Dead, you are going to die.
No, we'll make it.
That's it. You are dead.
Unless
You're happy?
Unless your name's Rick.
Unless you're dating Rick.
Yeah. Yeah, watch out.
Which I'm pretty happy Michonne's still alive. That's the only reason I'm still happy about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I seriously, I was so gung ho. It was gonna be Maggie.
It was totally Maggie's fault.
I wanted to see.
She's fine then. She's like, I'm fine, guys.
Yeah,
she's
she's
like, come out here.
Oh, she wasn't fine. That was adrenaline.
Yeah.
But I mean, man.
Are you sad to see Glenn gone?
Yeah, I wanted to see the type of character he would develop in. I wanted to see it break away from the comic a little bit. But I mean, they say true to the comic, but I feel like it was such a cop out because at this point, Daryl will not die. Mm-hmm. At this point, AMC just told me that they will not cut up that paycheck because they need it because they cannot survive without Daryl. That's what AMC just told me.
You said Abraham died?
A little bit, because I liked Abraham, and the fact that he lived past the arrow through the head made me think, well, he's not going to die.
Oh.
But then I started thinking, well, he's probably going to die, but
he's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, both these characters had their Should have dead already.
Well,
But
that's-
anyway,
I just want to be like, I'm having to hold on to my holographic comic right now just for comfort.
Just shoving that comic in my face all night.
Yeah, it's holographic. It's Teen Titans 23.2 Deathstroke #1 holographic
Ooh.
in the face.
nice.
I was actually a little disappointed with this episode because I feel like 2 deaths was too much,
Mhm.
especially when I called it a long time ago, and I was like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't want either one of them to die right now. But I was right. I didn't want to be right.
I
You
feel
did, technically. You
I feel
won
like-
that last time.
I feel like though it was good of them to make sure it was Abraham first and then Daryl with the punch. They literally teased Daryl's death to the point where I'm like, either he dies now or he's invincible. Period.
It's apparently invincible.
Yeah, and I really thought once Daryl threw that punch, I thought it was going to be Abraham and Daryl, and then he just turns around, smacks Glenn. As soon as that happened, I was like, well, here we go.
It is cool that Glenn went with Negan. Like that's gonna be really. I can't wait to see that.
You mean Daryl?
Did I say Glenn?
You did.
Yeah, you said
I
Glenn.
can't. I missed him already.
I went to Evan. I don't know about him.
I can't wait to see. I don't know. He could be in hell. He was kind of douche. But
That was the nicest one. Abraham might have.
I can't wait to see how that works out with Daryl and Negan. I just can't wait to see that. That's kind of interesting to me. That's probably my big takeaway from this episode. Is I really want to see how that works out. I don't see if Daryl's just going to break her off the bat, be like, yeah, whatever you need, sir.
Mm.
Or if he's going to be like, come on, man.
I don't think Daryl's ever going to break.
I have to say though, I got to give it to Abraham for those last words. Suck my nuts. You know,
Yeah. I think even Negan respected it a little bit.
he's a champ.
He did. I mean, he
But
did take that first couple hits.
I'll
and
be
just like,
honest. I'll be honest. Soon as Negan turned around and you see Abraham just above everybody else with his chest strutted, I was like, oh shit.
Yep.
Here it is. Here it's Abraham. And to be honest, I did not see the second death coming. I was like, AMC ain't got the balls to kill off nobody else at this point. Whatever.
I think it's good that it's Abraham. I think he was cool with it. You know,
Yeah, I mean, he was happy. He was happy.
it's weird to think. I mean, I think if Negan would have stopped every 2 hits, Abraham probably would have survived.
Yeah.
Been okay.
There's another thing I want to point out. They have teased Rick losing his stinking hand so much. I thought that when his little out in the fog trying to get the hatchet, I thought a zombie was going to bite him on the hand. He was going to have to cut off his own hand and bring the hatchet back to Negan. But that didn't happen, and then they teased that Carl might lose a limb, which I was 50-50 on that. In my head, I'm like, I bet you Negan kind of stops, and then I'm like, I don't know, this is The Walking Dead, who knows?
Sometimes I think maybe we're just looking for him to lose the hand too much, that we're seeing stuff that they're not really, or they're not doing it on purpose.
No.
You know what I mean? Like we're just like, oh, but he's gonna get his hand caught in that elevator. You know, just like we're looking for it too much, and they're like, well, we didn't do that on purpose.
I don't think they'll ever do that just because Kirkman said that was one of his biggest regrets of the comic book series because it took so much away from Rick.
It does, man. That's just like Game of Thrones. Whenever they took off the Kingslayer's hand, that was just like, we sent him into nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like he's almost
Really
worthless
did.
now in a fight. You know,
Pretty much.
But ain't
So-
that like the interesting aspect of it is like when stuff like that in the comic, doesn't that make the comic book Rick a little more interesting? Because he has the survive handicap?
maybe
Huh.
I don't know.
I don't know. I always thought it was unique because I was like, here's a series that has the balls to do what other things don't. And all of a sudden the TV show is starting to be more too mainstream. And I'm like, I don't know. I love it. But at the same time, like that whole thing upset me to the point where I was just like, come on, have the balls to do something, guys. Because the show what has the show done that's ballsy as the comic?
Killed everybody.
The comic is more ballsy.
Killed
It's-
Andrea off, and she was supposed to die.
Uh,
Because she's a big character,
Well-
dude. I didn't think they were gonna kill her off. Did
the
you
way,
think that?
The way they were writing her, though, everybody was kind of glad she died.
yeah.
But I mean, she still. You read the comics, you're like, well, she's a big character,
Yeah.
but she's not.
They got her too old, too, in the series. Like, she should have been a little bit younger, but...
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just. I got to be honest. Like, if they hadn't whacked Glenn or somebody else, I probably would have been like, I'm kind of done. Because I mean, Abraham. Nobody cared about Abraham really.
I think there's a lot of people that like Abraham.
I like that.
I mean, you liked him, but I mean, do you care? I mean, I guarantee you, every fanboy out there is just like,
I care.
yeah, Daryl, he's the man, Daryl.
Yeah, I think I care a little bit. It's just I'm just so excited that it wasn't Daryl. I'm like,
I just want to point this out. Rick trumps Daryl in everything.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Fanboys can suck it.
Yeah. I agree. I like Rick better. I like Carl better than Daryl. I like Carl better than Daryl.
Hopefully, I can't wait to see if they lead in. I hope Carl gets his own episode where he actually attacks Negan's compound and starts killing off Negan's men, just to see how that goes over.
I can't wait till that starts. That confrontation starts. I hope they don't draw this season out to where like they just all, yes sir, whatever, master. Like the whole friggin' 20-some episodes.
I got a question. Who was did Dwight in the comic? Did he kill anybody big in the comic? Because I can't remember.
Who?
Dwight.
I don't think so.
Not that I can
Because
remember.
I really want to go back and read my comics because I want to see who all he kind of killed and see if they'll make Daryl kill somebody. Could you imagine that where like Negan just forces him to kill somebody like Michonne?
Oh man, I'd be so mad.
I'm sure they're gonna have him do something crazy. You know, I don't think he'll get to that point where he's having him kill his own people, and unless they kind of fight back.
Might be soft.
Now they might go into another place. They might find another settlement or something. Of just random people, and he might be like, "Daryl, kill that guy."
Now
Like somebody we don't know, maybe.
there is one thing about this show: we still get one wild card, Carol.
Yeah.
That is true.
Carol has survived far beyond her comic book
Well, not
days.
just her. You got Morgan too.
Yeah, but Morgan,
He's in the mesh now,
he was in the comic as well, though. I'm just talking
but
like,
not like this.
yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't consider him a wild card.
I don't know, man. Morgan can do some damage when he really wants to.
That's not exactly my point. I mean, as in like what we have no prediction of what Carol could possibly do. Morgan, we kind of have an idea what he might do, but yeah, I think the only wild card really left is Carol because this is a character that should have died in season 3?
I think so. When they were in the prison.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
She kills herself, don't she?
yeah, she walks
Yeah.
in the comics. She walks right into a walker. Yeah.
What about Sasha though? Because she's just a made up character.
Sasha, she has Andrea's sniping
Yeah.
role on the
Yeah.
team,
Yeah, that's who.
and Michonne has Andrea's love interest with Rick. So
Yeah.
Sasha is one of the characters that's definitely not safe at all.
Now, when you were reading the comics, did you get to the point where Ezekiel and Michonne have their own little
Yeah,
love
yeah.
interest? Okay.
I think that's going to be Carol.
I'll bet Sasha.
I don't know.
It could be Sasha. It
Carol.
could be Carol, but Carol's going to be the first one to meet him,
That's true.
along with Morgan.
I'm kind of excited to see Ezekiel. And Shiva.
Yeah, the tiger.
Yeah,
the
the tiger. Other than that, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm disappointed that they made us wait this long just to see it was Glenn and
Do you think?
Abraham.
Yeah, I know.
Maggie will still take over the hilltop?
I think that was kind of a proven point, the way she was acting at the very end of the
I
episode.
don't think she really wants to be in Alexandria anymore.
I'll tell you right now, if they kill off Paul, aka Jesus, this season, I'm going to be highly upset.
That would be weird if they killed him off that fast.
Hey, man, at this point, like it's Daryl is having Daryl around takes away from so many other characters.
It really does.
That's another reason why I was like assuming that they might have the balls to do it because now you have Dwight and Daryl both the same character, and now what are they going to do? Like, how's that going to do?
I think Daryl edge him out.
Eventually, because I don't see Dwight sticking around. I mean, eventually, I feel like Dwight's one of those characters that can die off pretty easy. But I mean, what's going to happen? I mean, like, I'd like to see something very conflicting happen where, like, the group wonders if they even want Daryl back.
I just
I
wonder.
can see Maggie being like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird because just like the comic books, I feel like Negan is he's just so overshadowing. Like there's nothing really that compares to him.
I mean,
Even now in the comics, not really.
Yeah.
Not the
Whisperers
impact
did
that he
really,
had.
yeah.
No, not the impact that he had.
Yeah.
I mean, there's crazy stuff that happens, but not the like. You're like, oh, I gotta read this. And then he does that. So I'm wondering how the show will kind of.
I don't know. It's kind of downhill.
After the
from
Negan
that.
thing's done, I mean, what's gonna happen next?
are they at the Whispers?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
at the
they're not.
Whispers now.
Yeah.
Which
They're
there's
not.
there's something that goes on with the Whispers and a character we just watched tonight in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
And that's going to be kind of a big thing
I know.
if they do it right.
I mean, see, I haven't read anything past when they put Negan in jail. I did that on purpose. That way, I can let the show catch up, and then I can read a little bit ahead, and then it's still fresh to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Almost spoiled a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
I told you 2 people died. But
Well, I still have half of Compendium 3 left to read.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at. I did that on purpose. Once again, that way, it's kind of fresh to me, which I may go home tonight and read it just because I'm like, you know what? I just want to see what's going on.
I don't
I
know if
haven't-
the opinions are caught up to the Whispers.
I don't know. I've been getting like the volumes, I guess.
I get the compendiums. It's just a bigger thing.
Yeah.
That way, because I mean, when I read my Walking Dead, I have to be satisfied when I'm done reading Walking Dead.
Well, volumes are pretty good. At least talk about.
Yeah, I've read.
That's probably like how many comics you think are in a volume?
Maybe 10.
Well, see, I'll be honest.
More
Like,
than that, Brandon.
when I only had the first and second compendium before they put out the third one,
Yeah.
I had a buddy I worked with where I couldn't take it no more. I had to borrow his compendiums, and I got all the way up to where Negan was throwing grenades over Alexandria Wall.
Oh, what a jerk.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh man, where's the next volume?" He's like, "I ain't got it." I'm like, "Oh."
What volume was that?
I don't honestly remember.
There's a huge gap in between my volumes.
Yeah.
But my prediction is I think the whole Negan storyline, other than a few characters where they've took different roles and split up character roles, I think you're still going to end with Negan in jail. And then I think I think what's going to happen is after Negan gets in jail, Rick and them are going to have to start dealing with people that made Negan that way. And then he's going to have to ask Negan how he dealt with it, and he's going to have to figure out a way to do it where it's not as brutal as Negan. Because wasn't the whole deal in the comic is Rick's trying to bring back the world, and he's trying to put in, like, where he's a cop, he's trying to make a justice system again. And, you know, and he tells Negan, I'm going to make you watch as I bring together the world, you know, and show you what you couldn't do. And that was supposed to be his punishment.
Right.
I don't know. There's a lot of interesting questions. Like, I wonder who. This might be a far fetched idea, but you remember the part where Negan pretty much takes the woman that Rick's kind of with and sends her back in there zombified?
That wasn't the woman with Negan. That was the one that was Holly, who's already dead in the show.
But I wonder who.
And
I wonder if they'll do that still.
If they do that, that's going to. It's either going to be Rosita or Sasha, because if they go that way, because it was Abraham's love interest. And to be honest, that's going to be weird because Fear the Walking Dead already did that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if Walking Dead will still do that. I call it a Walker bomb.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool in the comic book.
It was really cool. Like, you didn't really expect it. But, I mean, Fear the Walking Dead already pulled that stunt. Wouldn't that be kind of like, I mean...
Why do it now?
Yeah, why do it again?
It depends if you watch both, though. Some people don't watch Fear the Walking Dead.
That's true, but I don't feel like they're... I don't know. I feel like that stunt may or may not happen, but I feel like even if they do it, it's not going to be as big as a deal.
You think it'd be a big character?
No, well, I think it'd be somebody along Sasha or Rosita's type role, not a high tier character, but up there.
Or maybe what's the other one's name that's off right now? Remember you have the two. I'm drawing such a blank. It's been such a crazy night. Remember you have the two that are out scouting.
Oh, Tara and
yeah, it could be Tara.
It could be
Isaiah. Is that his name?
I would like to say the reason why you said it was Rick's love interest is because Negan thinks Holly was Rick's woman because she was white and blonde, and Andrea is white and blonde.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be kind of interesting. And to be honest, that being said, that makes me think it's Sasha even more. Where it's Michonne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want Sasha to go either.
But it might be somebody else.
You never know.
Can't wait to see. I want to see how the rest of Alexandria is going to react when they really come back and tell them the news.
Probably not good.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, I can't wait to see. I hope that one episode happens. I hope the not governor, but the politic lady. I forget her name at this point.
Oh yeah.
I hope, Diana. I hope her son tries to betray Rick, and Negan turns around and beats him to death with a baseball bat. I really want to see that because that dude's a douchebag.
That was a cool thing in the comics, dude. Because he thinks he's like, I'm going Negan. He's going like, welcome me in. Negan's like, I don't.
Because he says something about, you know what, I can look at Rick. You know what, he wants to kill me. You know what, I can trust that. I can't trust somebody like you. Bing!
Yeah.
Vampire bat strikes again.
It's gonna be good. There's a lot of good things that can be seen. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's done.
Well, I feel like I knew it. I just had to wait a year to see it.
Yeah.
And
that's
like,
the way I feel too.
Yeah, like, and you be honest, if it had been Daryl, the respect I would have had for this show would have been unparalleled. Like, you would not have been able to keep me away from it. Now I'm just like, man,
you don't really care about next week's episode.
I don't really. I mean, I'm going to watch it. I love it, but I'm just to the point. I'm like, you know what? The comic books are better. Like, that defined it right there. That was the definer for me. The comic books are way better because the comic books have the balls to do what the show won't.
I'm kind of that way. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to watch. I'm going to watch it, but I don't care to watch it next week. I don't care if I'm a little bit behind on the show now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always catch back up.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm more interested in just sticking to the comics at this point. But I mean, like I said, it is still one of my favorite shows. You got to have the balls to do something major, and they didn't. They did exactly the same thing the comic did. And the comic at the time, Glenn was beloved.
Yeah.
Like, he was what Daryl is to the show, and they needed to really pull a major impact, and they pulled a big impact. Don't get me wrong, Glenn in the show is very loved, very beloved and stuff, but nowhere near the impact they needed, in my opinion, anyways.
I don't know, man. When they thought Glenn died last season, people went crazy, man.
When people thought Beth died, people went crazy. That makes no sense. You want to see a real reaction? Kill Daryl. That's a real reaction.
I'm kind of excited to get on Twitter and just see what everybody's saying.
Well, the problem with killing Daryl, though, is just like...
It's just a paycheck.
There's just so many fans. I mean, what if everybody's like... What if everybody's like, oh, it's for the show, and then they're like, well, we got no people watching, we got to shut it off. And then you never get to see it again.
Here's my thing, though, man. Like,
you're like, I respect this show. Too bad they canceled it.
Firefly got canceled, one of the greatest shows ever.
Do you respect Heroes since they took Peter's power?
I quit respecting Heroes after season 1.
I kind of allocate that with that. It's like, oh, they got the balls to take Peter's power.
Like, I'll tell you right now,
watching that.
I didn't like the newest season of Game of Thrones just because they didn't kill nobody, because they're pandering to people.
Man. Oh God, they killed everybody already. Who's left? They have like 3 main characters. They kill them off. There's no show.
My point being is what made those shows good.
Yeah, that is true.
Being unpredictable.
But that is true though. What's the main characters left in Game of Thrones? Think about it. What's you got Tyrion?
Game of Thrones isn't about main characters. It's about the events going on.
But if you kill everybody off, who you gonna be like? Oh, by the way, this is like the third Duke from the West.
Well, what are you gonna do when you become so predictable? It's just like you're watching any other TV show. These shows were special, and now they're becoming too predictable. The Walking Dead still has a huge cast where it still leaves that unpredictability, but we know Rick ain't gonna die, we know Carl ain't gonna die, and we definitely know Daryl ain't gonna die.
Yeah. Well, like I said, but the whole comparing to Game of Thrones already killed like everybody. And there's really if they keep killing them, there's not gonna be anybody left to watch.
They just brought back Jon Snow. People would come back, kill somebody. I want to see blood.
I just feel like Game of Thrones killed a lot of people, man. It was getting old how many people they were killing.
It was getting
ridiculous, man. Well, the problem with Game of Thrones was they would put a character there, and they would like make every episode about that character. And you'd be like, oh, I love that character. I see him like every weekend. Boom. Okay, well, I like his other character. Boom. Oh my God, it's getting ridiculous.
But I don't know. Like, you still.
It'd be like The Walking Dead killed Rick in season 2. And it's like, now we're going to talk about Carl. Cool, Carl. And then he's going to die in season 3. And you're just like, my God.
I feel like they're just pandering away from that unpredictability, and they're pandering to the money, which I guess that's what you do.
Yeah, but those people can still die. They're still.
I mean, something like Firefly, which Firefly got screwed over for not story reasons. They got screwed over because the episodes got put out wrong.
Yeah, I don't know why that.
But my point being is Firefly's legendary.
That's awesome.
But I mean, everything has the end eventually, and I don't care if you got to knock off so many main characters. Like, you made Game of Thrones 4 seasons. If it's that good, it'll be remembered. But if you turn it into something like what Heroes tried to do, or any of these seasonal shows where they just pander out to fans, it's ridiculous. It becomes the same mediocre crap.
I don't think Game of Thrones pandering to fans. I think nobody's really. I don't think even now people aren't safe in Game of Thrones. Well, I feel like people are less safe in Game of Thrones than they are in Walking Dead. Like, I'll be honest with you, like Walking Dead, Rick and them's gonna survive. Yeah. Game of Thrones, they'll kill main characters. Like, they'll kill the main headlining characters.
You know why people were like safe in Game of Thrones now? They started. I feel like they pandered because George R.R. Martin had nothing to do with it now. He's just like, you know what? You do your own thing. I'm gonna write my own book. That way, you guys can quit ripping me off.
But we don't know they're safe. But I mean, it's.
Yeah, I know, but.
I do feel like I feel like people are less safe in Game of Thrones than they are Walking Dead. Because like you watch season 1 Game of Thrones, who's the main character? Ned Stark. Yeah. I mean, that's the main. He's on the cover. He's the guy, right? He dies.
He does that.
And that was like
Daenerys and Jon Snow wouldn't. I mean, Jon Snow wasn't really the main character until like season 3. Yeah. Like, you didn't even see him hardly until like season 3.
Yeah. But what happens when Sam rises up? Some character development. He starts doing some sit-ups, get some abs. He's like, all right. I guess I'll be Jon Snow now.
But I do think people are less saying Game of Thrones than The Walking Dead.
And I wonder if George R. R. Martin hinted anything about Hodor. Hold the door. Probably, George R. R. Martin probably said this. I'm like, what the fuck?
I never said this in the book.
Not at all what I was getting pointed across. I mean, I don't even know if that was. I never read the Game of Thrones book, to be quite honest.
They're real.
I mean, if they make it if
That's
it's a
one
graphic
thing that
novel,
should have been a show because it's a lot easier to understand.
I think Game of Thrones should be a graphic novel. And if there is a graphic novel, I would love to know it and I would read it.
That'd be cool.
How'd you guys feel about Glenn after the first hit with the baseball bat? When his eyes popped out of his head and he's trying to say Maggie?
I went straight to the comic book. I was like, they straight took that scene right out of the comic book, which I think they drew it out a little bit longer, which is hard to tell with cinematic time and the comic book scenes. But I mean, I think that's why they did Abraham first, because even I went, you got to be kidding me. They're just going to kill Abraham. Nobody cares that much about that character. What a waste. I think I even said that out loud.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it was not satisfying because I really liked Glenn, but it was satisfying in the fact they did knock off a main character, a big top tier character.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what we were talking about earlier, the only people left from season 1 is Rick, Carl, Carol, Morgan, and Daryl.
Yeah.
That's 5 people.
And we don't know how safe Daryl is. He could die.
He might.
He's in very, very hostile territory right now. One wrong move, he could be dead. Easily be dead.
Daryl has money armor. Daryl has a paycheck armor. After this, I feel like this was the moment. If Daryl was ever going to die, that was it, and it's gone.
Unless they save it for mid-season.
That'd be crazy. Here's your Daryl back.
Actually, that would be funny if they said, "Here's Daryl back," and Daryl's the Walker bomb.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
That'd be something.
That would be dirty, but I just don't see it happening.
I mean, Daryl's half dead anyways right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about this good shot. They blow his
That's
shoulder
probably why
off.
they took him back, just so they can fix him up a little bit.
Maybe.
Well, he's stuck there, though. He's part of the group now. Negan's group.
It's going to be weird. I can't wait to see how they do the Negan thing. At his place. It's pretty cool. You see this, the trailers and stuff where they're all kneeling down to him and stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool. I think it'll be cool.
I don't know.
Interesting to see.
I mean, Negan's a boss, man.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything's going to keep you coming back to see, it's going to be Negan.
I guess.
You're going to see what kind of shenanigans he's wanting to get into.
I feel like they just took away from Glenn's death too much by putting Abraham in there. They should have left Abraham alone.
Do you think it should just be Glenn right off the bat?
Yeah. I think they should just hit Glenn at the end of last season, and then this season be the start of everybody's reactions to
Man, I really wanted to see what kind of character Glenn turned into. I really did. Because, he was already,
Glenn was a strange character. Wasn't last season the first time he ever killed a person?
yeah.
Wasn't it? He didn't even kill a.
I actually started thinking about that. Technically, you could argue he may have killed somebody at the prison when they were fighting the governor, because they never.
Oh, he was sick, remember?
Was he?
Yeah.
He was sick with
Because they leave him.
Oh,
Barry just wakes up and he's like, what happened?
When he wakes up, he's in his armor and he's laying across the bridge.
No, he was sick. They thought he was dead. They thought he was dying the whole time.
Well,
But he did wake up with the armor, though.
he woke up in his right gear.
He might have already had it on him, or they might have put it on him or something.
At least I thought he did. I thought he woke up.
Or he woke up and had no idea what happens.
I can't remember.
Like
now.
he
You
wakes
know
up
what?
and he's like, what's going on here? He's
I've
like,
been
"Hey."
I've been watching The Walking Dead season since I was trying to get ready for this one. I'll probably catch that episode sometime tonight if I go home and watch it. I'll cover it in the next podcast. Right now, I'm just emotionally disturbed. I'm using my comic book here to comfort me.
And I gotta find the telephone with Merle because I swear that's happened.
That happens, man.
Yeah.
At some point, but you couldn't find it when you watched that episode. So maybe it's in an earlier episode. I swear it happens.
Did you see the piece of meat hanging off his bat after he beat Glenn?
Yeah.
That was graphic. Now I will say I really
beat
hope
Glenn harder.
I really hope when they pump out the Blu-ray DVD set for season 7, I can already tell you I hope to God they have the uncensored episode and they do Negan where he drops his F-bombs.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, even when this guy's being Negan and he's dropping the Negan charisma and stuff, I keep waiting to hear the FDFFF, just I'm waiting to hear it and I'm not, and that is part of Negan's dictionary. That is he can make poetry out of that one word.
Could you imagine the show if it had been done by HBO or somebody?
Oh gosh. That's a lot of words. Like a mountain crushing.
Okay.
What's his face?
Oh,
Face all
man,
over again. I did too.
That was way worse than getting hit with the baseball bat.
Yeah, it was.
That really disturbed me. Like that part of any show, I think that really messed with me. That was just
Well, when the mountain came back,
that
on
was
the
just so
Viper,
unexpected, man. And he's just like, and then you just watching him just bust his head with his hands. That's pretty graphic, dude. I was like, oh my god.
I have to say I liked it. I didn't like the Viper.
You didn't like the Viper?
I didn't like the Viper.
God,
I was starting to like him.
maybe not as a person, but man, he was. I feel like he beat the mountain. I mean, he did.
He had to
If he would have got
beat
cocky, he would have just
Yeah.
beat the meat in the mountain to death.
That's the reason why you don't play around. You kill
If
him.
he just been like, yeah, mountain dead.
By the way, do you guys feel like, since we are drifting into Game of Thrones, do you guys feel like Game of Thrones is kind of taunting us with maybe a hound versus the mountain? Or zombie mountain? What do you guys call it now?
You
It's
know
not
this is
really-
it. You know this is it, don't you?
Next season?
Next season's
It's
it,
only
man.
like 6
They're
episodes,
splitting
isn't
it up.
Oh, they're splitting?
Yeah, there's like there'll be two more seasons, but they're split up.
Oh.
So yeah, you're almost done with Game of Thrones, buddy, forever.
I seriously think that the TV series, I think we're going to get a hound versus the mountain. Which I don't even know what you call the mountain at this point. Zombie mountain?
It's happening real fast. I mean, Daenerys is already on her way, so I think season's gonna start off with her just straight up attacking Westeros.
That'd be cool.
Like she's about to just take his place hard. Then the question is, does Jon Snow become her ally, or do they fight each other?
Or do they do it and make beautiful babies?
That's his aunt.
You don't know that.
She don't know it either.
That makes it even more attractive. They're kind of people.
Well, it's not like it's not like they wouldn't do it with Cersei and Jaime.
Yeah.
Well, the Targaryens did that anyways. Remember?
I gotta say though, you gotta respect Cersei's. She's queen bitch.
Yes.
Queen bitch.
A lot of people talked about it last season. Like, do you think she meant for her kid to kill himself?
I don't think she meant for that.
I
but
don't think she was too upset about it.
No, she's upset about it. It's just that freed her. That was the
So
only
what
thing
she
that
was the-
her kids were the only thing that kept her human. Now she has no restraints.
She's got all the power,
Yeah,
but she's about to die fast.
which I mean, I will say that was crazy how she just turned around and killed everybody.
I just don't see how they're going to survive Daenerys. I mean, she's got freaking dragons and
Oh god, they're not going to
the
fight
dragon
Daenerys.
hordes, and you know what I mean? Just armies upon armies, and they're just Westeros is going down fast, dude.
We're straying way off right now.
Yeah,
Wait, what? Where we at?
We were talking.
Let's
Walking
talk
Dead.
about Simpsons.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons.
What are your favorite shows? You said it was one of your favorite shows. What are your favorite shows?
I gotta go. Walking Dead's my number one show.
Oh, you got to run order. Just tell us what it is.
Let's see here. Walking Dead. I'm just so stuck on Walking Dead right now. Walking Dead, Dragon Ball Super right now, just because I'm not saying Dragon Ball Super is one of my favorite shows. It's just one of the shows I'm
Are you
watching
looking at my
right now.
DVD over there? Get out of there.
Dragon Ball Super isn't bad. They're actually deviating a little bit from the original, like Dragon Ball Z, where Goku just beats everybody to the butt. You know, that's interesting. Definitely, I got into Trigun a while back for anime.
Trigun.
Yeah,
That's over. I'm talking about recent.
recent. Man, Walking Dead and Game of Thrones has been about the only two shows I've really kept.
Really?
up
You don't like Supernatural?
I never cared much for Supernatural. I feel like it was a hoard out show that got extremely predictable.
They have been on for a long time. They're just
Yeah.
digging.
Season
spot
11,
barrel.
I mean, at a certain point, you're literally just saying, keep paying us money.
Their mom came back.
See, now they're just.
Yeah, it's not.
It's pretty cool, man.
Nobody cares.
I can't stop watching it for some reason.
You love it.
Its ratings are getting better as it goes.
It's crazy.
I know. It doesn't make sense, does it?
They just need to do Supernatural versus The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's what
You know what sucks? They're not making another Heroes Reborn.
Good.
I mean,
I liked it.
nobody
I liked
cares.
it. I kinda did.
It's kind of cool.
Nobody
It's
cares
better
about
than season
Heroes.
4.
Everybody cares about Heroes Season 1. That's it.
No, I like Season 2.
I believe the ratings speak different.
Season 2's alright.
That's not what you
Season-
told me when I asked to borrow it.
Yeah, you don't want to watch past season. You don't want to watch past. No,
See?
that's, you don't want to watch past Season 1 because Season 2 is just kind of like.
I
Season
think
2 is almost like a filler.
Yeah.
And it just kind of gets you. It kind of gets you going. You're like, all right, cool, let's watch Season 3.
See?
And then Season 3 just blows.
in baseball, we would call this a pickle because now we got Matt running back and forth.
No, it's true. Just watch Season 1 and stop. But, I mean, you can watch Season 2, but they ain't going to give you nothing.
Oh, can I borrow Season 2?
I mean, if you're going
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, now you
you're
can't
going to
run away
be,
from
you're
it.
going to watch Season 3 and I ain't going to let you.
Oh, see?
I won't wish that curse on anybody.
But,
Cubs in the World Series, just so you guys know.
What?
Cubs. They made it to
Oh,
the
yeah,
World Series.
and the Indians. They rooted for.
Cubs.
Oh, I want the Indians to win.
I want Back to the Future to be just almost right.
Oh, gosh.
Just about you.
actually, there is something I want to talk about now. The Logan trailer.
We just talking about that.
I don't care. I want to talk about it again.
Why?
Because I freaking want to see this movie.
What else can we say?
That
Hey, I'll tell you
great.
this much. Have you seen the newer trailer of Doctor Strange? Actually looks really cool.
Actually, yeah, it
You know,
does.
it actually looks really, really
Hey,
cool.
did you guys hear 3 Wongs don't make a right?
I love when the guys like the Avengers stop the physical threats, but we need somebody to stop the other ones. It's pretty cool, man. And they're like Mr. Strange. He's like, it's Doctor. It's pretty cool, man. It does look pretty awesome.
But I don't know, man. I feel like we're pretty much cutting it down now.
We've ran out of stuff to say about The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was a special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, what's your final thoughts of this week's episode? And what are you gonna rate it? Luke, Chess rate it 1 to 5. 5 being the best, 1 being complete garbage.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 3.8.
Boo.
Like, it was good, but like we were saying earlier, at this point, I don't care to get behind an episode or two. I can catch up. More than likely, I'm probably going to sit here. I'm going to come up to Matt's house. I'm probably going to watch it. So, stuff like that. But all I'm saying is if I don't get a chance to watch it, I'm not going to be like, oh, man. You know.
I would be.
I'm giving it a 2.5.
What?
I was completely disappointed with this episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I
would
felt like everything that happened I knew was going to happen.
I would like to say-
Snuck and read the.
I would like to say, I really want to agree with Anthony. The only thing I got to say is they saved it with the acting and the way they built suspense for me. I respect how they did the story.
Matt stuck this room up.
Yeah, but
The 8's on. The worst.
I'm borderline like really wanting to agree with Anthony, but I'm gonna give it a 3.8 just because of how they did. But at the same time, like I said, I'd rather read the comic.
I'm with you. I would rather read the comic too.
I like Negan. He's really cool.
Negan's cool, but God almighty, what did you eat today?
Ham sandwich.
I think you ate what was left of
But
it.
I got a question, guys.
This is what it'd be like. This is what beat me to death in the baseball bat, right?
This is how we need to end the show. Who's your number 1 pick to be the next victim of Lucille?
Oh.
Who I want it to be, or who?
Who do you think it's going to be? I'm going to go with Diana's son. I think he'll be the next one we get to see on screen get beat with that thing.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I think it is too. I don't think they'll torture us anymore with people
It'd
like
be
that.
hard. It'd be hard to go against that. I think that's probably what it is. I just don't see him showing up and being like, "This is what you offer me. Get back on your knees." I'm like, I'm done. This is too much.
There's too many main
It
characters
almost went
around in
too
this
far.
show.
It really almost went too far with the whole Carl thing. Like it was just getting like it was the point where you're just like, "Come on, man, just stop."
Yeah, I think that was more of him trying to break Rick down
I'm gonna
mentally.
butcher
because-
everybody before I end this show.
I mean, that was him breaking down Rick mentally, and Rick is a mentally strong character.
I understand why I did it, but man, I feel like if you just watch 2 of your best friends get butchered to death, you're going to be broke down anyways.
Like he said,
You know?
he wanted that look, man.
You got it.
Yeah, he got it.
I literally did not see any look. I was like, I think you're making up that look. I think you're just crazy.
I mean, that episode was nothing. It was just about brutality, and they got that message across.
Yeah. Just wasn't enough. I mean, there more.
Yeah, you needed Daryl to get beat. That's exactly because if Daryl had been the one who caught the bat, we wouldn't be sitting here going, "Well, I needed more."
Yeah.
We'd been sitting here like, "Oh man."
I just wanted more. I guess there's one more than just. I don't know. I don't know.
Who's in the back of that comic book? Is that Rick? Tied up?
Yep.
It looks like Rick for me.
No, I don't know who that is, but to be honest, on this Deathstroke comic, you
Teen
got
Titans.
Red Robin, I think Superboy, and I have no idea who the chick is.
Oh, the chick is who I thought Rick was.
Oh, no, that's Deathstroke.
It's part of the new 52.
Yeah, it's part of the new 52. It's a Teen Titans 3.2, Deathstroke number 1, holographic cover.
23.2.
Where'd you get that?
I got it in Arkansas the same time I got New Mutants.
Ah, you gotta throw that in my face every time.
Yeah.
I gotta remind you of that.
Well, I guess we could go ahead and end this unless you guys got something else you want to say.
I think we're all still kind of like, man. I will say the episode did leave an impact.
Some kind of impact.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm more disappointed than anything.
Made me gassy.
It apparently did. Because we're trapped in this room.
Scared
with
the
heat on.
gas out of me.
Alright, well, that was their special edition of the Weekly Loot, The Walking Dead edition, I guess.
Yay.
Yay.
We're gonna steal your Daryl.
Just like Negan did. Negan totally stole our Daryl. You can catch us on iTunes, YouTube, the internet.
What?
We're all over the internet.
What's up? The internet.
I was going to say the internet now. We're on Twitter at The Weekly Loot. Facebook.com/The Weekly Loot. And as always, guys, happy looting.
Happy looting.
Dusty's going to steal your girl.